Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Clemson's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game in the college football world would change since then?
We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Back in motion now. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
And the Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner will be brought down. So the Hurricanes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. We'll talk strategy here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Turner. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up the 3rd down play.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He'll drop back here on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal in the 9.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Look at a throw on third and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This one is right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Turner. Throws it to the right. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller. Backs that
freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. The Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Runs right over the defender. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Turner. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. And he's got his man open downfield. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. So So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Looking to throw. It's Turner. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Martinez. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. He knocks this one right through. And that will tie the game here.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive stalled and was forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
And this time it's complete. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. And a good timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The pocket breaking down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. And the Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Turner. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Ball handed to the running back. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half.
The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So second down after the incompletion. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. You'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Brown down the middle. It's Brown. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking for the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Here's a first and goal. Finally a chance to score the first touchdown of this game. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Clemson. And they go in front here in the second half.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The pass rush closing in. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Turner. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Holding, offense.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. To the air, it's Klubnik. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of...
It is going to be taken down, sacked on the final play of this 3rd quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? They'll kick it away here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A quick juke. Runs through the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So quickly all the way up to the 36 and it's first down. Tailback takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Turner. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. On the run, it's Martinez. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, a positive play from this offense.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Trying to run it. It's Martinez. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Dropping back. It's Turner. QB to the tight end for a completion. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And now from the pistol formation. They'll work the clock here with their running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Tigers will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. On the return, it's Joseph. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Martinez.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Grab down the middle. It's Martinez. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Dropping back, it's Turner. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes.
Boy, how about this offense coming through in the clutch? The quarterback makes the throw. Good job by that offensive line. And the receiver delivers for this touchdown. Now, you're down 1 and you're the head coach. You've worked all this time. This entire season comes down to this. Do you kick the extra point to tie it, or do you go for the lead?
And now the crucial try for the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Your worst case scenario, you go to overtime, but can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
That's reeled in. It's Brown. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. The Tigers will have to hunt this one away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. How will they play this? They've got some work to do to get into field goal range, but how aggressive will this play calling be? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Back to throw. It's Turner. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass. But you've got to come up with a first down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking for a fourth down conversion. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. To throw, it's Klubnik. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And this one is right through. And that puts them back on top.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. Looking for a gap. It's Martinez. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
He's marked down at his 22. Second down going up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. It's a challenging third down play here. Can the offense keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for a game-tying field goal? Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So third and long here. If they can't convert, they have to settle for a game-time field goal try. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So it comes down to this. They must convert on 4th and long, or it's game over. Can the defense get a stop and win it? And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field.
Pass interference. Defense.
15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Turner. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. They'll run it here. And he's in there.